Hello and welcome to my Ninja Fund Express Management Trainee 2023 presentation. My name is Anggara Tirtakusuma and my topic for the presentation will be increasing Indonesia port and logistic productivity. I've chosen the supply chain and logistics. This video is for Ninja Van Express Management Trainee 2023. My name is Anggara Tirtakusuma. And so the topic statement that has been given to us is how we improve business quality to enhance business competitiveness in a global economy. So, what are the problems that I've raised? So, Indonesia is a huge maritime country with potentials around the logistics within its local maritime. But this potential is not supplemented with the right equipment for handling these massive potential. Therefore, these actual results is far from ideal. Not only the port that is handling such large potentials but fail to realize its potential, but also the warehousing and the whole logistics thing, not just the sea logistic, but also the warehousing, needs a lot of improvement to be implemented. The lack of technology and improvement can be a challenge to improve the business quality. So, let's hear about the data, shall we? To visualize these unrealized potentials, we need to compare data from various sources. In summary, Indonesia needs a lot of improvements in terms of logistics and supply chain technologies. For example, according to World Bank 2023 Logistic Performance Index, competence and quality of logistics service, 1 equals low and 5 equals high. Indonesia only scores 2.9, whereas Singapore scores 4.4. And second, according to also World Bank 2022 Logistics Performance Index overall, while 1 equals low and 5 equals high, again, Indonesia scores only 3, while Singapore, its neighboring countries, scores 4.3. And last, World Bank 2022 says that Logistics Performance Index frequency with which shipment reach consignee within scheduled or expected time, Indonesia only scores 3.3 while Singapore scores 4.3. So, in summary, judging from the data, Indonesia logistics still needs a lot of improvement. So, what's the problem look like in the field? First problem is the lack of digitalization. For example, in a liner or ship freight industry, all of Indonesia's shipping line still use a paper bill of lading to make sure that the transaction is trustworthy. This raises some problems. Let's say the bill of lading or the BL was lost due to some unfortunate accidents. Manual paperwork requires more processes to do. And second, manual warehousing. Several firms who offer warehouse service in Indonesia still use some traditional inventory management system. So, what's the solution? The solution one is to solve the paper BL, bill of lading, we need to implement blockchain. What is blockchain? Blockchain is a collection of network which ensures all of the parties are transacting in a secure, transparent, and efficient way, just like an NFT. So you don't necessarily require you to buy the paper bill of lading. So because of delays to physical transfer of bill of lading, we need to implement blockchain. So what are the success factors? In my opinion, the first factor is the willingness to participate, and the second is integrate and committed to the blockchain technology. But it comes with some risk. For example, it is a high cost to implement. and it is high risk. It needs high risk for tolerance. To solve this challenge, we need to overcome it with giving the parties involved some incentives, and we need to simplify the blockchain apps, and we need to implement the blockchain on a pilot project first. And then the second is implementation of IoT, or Internet of Things, because the issue is the large amount of manual and paperwork in the warehouse. We need to implement IoT. So what it looks like, so let's say if we want to measure some dimensions of some shipments, we can use laser dimensioning tools or IoT enabled sensors to increase accuracy and measurements and reductions in errors and time spent. And also we need to use RFID for real-time inventory management. So we don't need the manual warehouse workers to scan them manually. Instead, we ran them through the machines, and then the inventory is automatically inputted. So this is the implementation from the box, and then we deliver it to the container, and then we deliver it to the warehouse. So the success factors of implementing the digitalization of warehouse, RFID, and then some laser dimensioning tools, IoT, is the willingness to learn from the manual warehouse workers, because a lot of Indonesia's warehouse workers still rely on manual stuff. And the second part is the willingness to invest, because a lot of companies in Indonesia don't necessarily will invest in these technologies because it's risky perhaps, and then the potential risk is it's high cost to implement and needs high risk for tolerance. And then to overcome this challenge, we need to give incentives again, and second, we need to give training to the warehouse worker, and then also we need to implement it on a pilot project first. So that's all my presentation for the Ninja Van Management Trainee 2023. Thank you for watching.